What if the secret to winning any argument, or even turning an enemy into an ally, wasn't about being right, but about making the other person feel right? How many times have you found yourself in a heated debate, digging your heels in, convinced you're absolutely right? Maybe it's a disagreement at work, a political argument with family, or a conflict with a neighbor. The more you push, the more resistant they become. It feels like an impossible battle to change their mind. You end up frustrated and the relationship is damaged. By the end of this video, you'll possess a surprisingly simple yet incredibly powerful tool, the art of validation. You'll learn how to de-escalate conflicts, build rapport, and even transform adversaries into allies simply by acknowledging and validating their perspective. Dale Carnegie emphasizes the importance of seeing things from the other person's point of view. He frequently highlights the importance of acknowledging the other person's viewpoint, even if you disagree. The illustrative example provided is Julian Detmer, the woolen company founder. He patiently listens to the customer. He also thanked the customer for bringing the issue to his attention and validated his feelings. This approach aligns perfectly with the core principles detailed in Getting to Yes. Fisher and Urey advocate for separating the people from the problem. A key step is to engage in active listening to fully understand their needs before even considering your objectives. Imagine you're at Thanksgiving dinner. Uncle Joe starts ranting about politics, and you have the opposite view. Instead of jumping in to correct him or prove him wrong, try this. Uncle Joe, I understand your concerns about the specific issue you're talking about. It sounds like you're really worried about the consequences. By validating his feelings, you create space for a calmer discussion, even if you don't change his mind. Crucially, validation is not the same as agreement. You're not saying you believe the same thing or that you endorse their position. You're simply acknowledging that their feelings and perceptions are valid to them. As Carnegie says, it's about making the other feel heard and feel understood. The authors of Crucial Conversations stress the importance of starting with heart, focusing on what you truly want for yourself and the other person. The very first step they advise is to make it safe for the other person to speak. Validation is a cornerstone of creating that safety. Back to Uncle Joe at Thanksgiving. He says, "This whole system is rigged." Instead of arguing, say, "I can see why you might feel that way, Joe. It sounds like you feel like you're not being heard." Use phrases like, "I understand where you're coming from," or "That makes sense given the situation." These seemingly small phrases can disarm defensiveness and open a pathway to dialogue. The power of validation lies in its ability to short-circuit the natural human tendency to defend one's ego. When someone feels attacked or misunderstood, they automatically go on the defensive. By validating their feelings, you bypass that defense mechanism and create an environment of trust. As negotiations expert Roger Fisher says, "People are more easily persuaded when they feel understood." Validation ensures that the other party feels like they have been understood. Let's say you're dealing with a disgruntled customer at work. They're angry because of a mistake your company made. Instead of immediately offering excuses or trying to fix the problem, start by validating their feelings. "I completely understand why you're upset. I would be too if I were in your shoes." Then, actively listen to their complaint and allow them to truly vent before offering any solutions. So, to recap, the unexpected power of validation rests in acknowledging the other person's perspective, even when you disagree. This can transform an adversarial situation into a collaborative one. This is not about agreement. It's about understanding and making the other person feel heard. This simple act can dismantle defensiveness and create an environment of trust, opening the door for constructive dialogue and problem solving. Your challenge for today is to identify a relationship or a situation where you find yourself frequently in conflict. The next time you encounter disagreement, resist the urge to argue or defend your position. Instead, try validating the other person's feelings and perspective first. See how it changes the dynamic. Finally, a question for the comments. When was the last time you felt truly validated? What impact did it have on you? We release new playbooks like this every single day, and we'd love to have you with us. If this kind of synthesized wisdom is valuable to you, do us a huge favor and hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications.